Hello YouTube, this is Dawn from DaretoBeCreative. Sorry my video is late, but we have been out of town for my grandson's birthday, so I haven't had a chance to get this recorded. And you know, having a birthday for a 5-year-old and staying overnight in the resort and just, oh my God, everything you can think can go wrong. But anyway, I'm so tired and exhausted. But it was a good time. Anyway, so back to the Empress Queens. So ladies, we have 2 new people join us, so please make sure you check below for all the people and check everybody out. Go from each channel, like and subscribe to their channels. That'd be great. Give them some love and support. This is hosted by Poetspice. Check her out as well. These are the embossing folders that I use this week, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a giveaway at the end of this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, every embossing folder that I use for the duration of this project, I'm going to make a copy of it, like on a piece of paper, print it out, emboss it, and then I'm going to send them all out, probably with an embossing folder or 2, to a winner. So anyway, I use my Damask. Ain't nothing going to focus today. This one is by Sizzix A2. Diamonds. Oh, that one came out okay. And this one is by Sizzix as well. This is Tea Party, and this is Momenta Tea Party. Whoops. If you can see that print. And this is the Intricate Swirl. This is Tim Holtz Collage. And this is Tea Party 1. This is Moroccan by Memento. And Fuller by Cuttlebug. So they're the ones that I used this week. What I did this week, because I knew I was going to have a crazy week. Can you turn that down, please? Turn it down. I knew it was going to be crazy because I was out of town for Labor Day, those 4 days, and then I've been out of town for this weekend, so I didn't have much time to do a lot of stuff. But what I did do was I used my Cricut, and I went to my Damask cartridge, Damask Decor, and what I did was I just printed out some of the tags from this cartridge right here, and then I just did some embossing because I knew it was gonna be kind of crazy. And to be honest, I haven't even had a chance to put all my ribbons that I cut up. I was hoping to have done that at the hotel in my video last night, but okay, you know, I forgot how rowdy kids can be and how little ones can stay up extremely late and get up early when it's their birthday, and sugar, what it does to them. Anyway, so these are some of the ones that I made from out of here, and I'll tell you the techniques I did. I did some heat embossing and some dry embossing. So on this one right here, all the papers are basically black and white, so you'll see the difference in the changing of it. So this, again, this was black and white, and what I did was I Versamarked it, gold embossing powder, and heated so the black paper actually turned gold. So, and these are just the mirror opposite of each other. So, and I just put some little word sentiments up there from, I think it was a 10-pack of words from dies from Momenta. These say hello. This was the collage. Oh, have mercy, collage. I haven't eaten either. I'm so tired. Collage embossing folder, one on top and one under, so you can see how it is if it's on top, the effect, versus if it's under the paper. This one right here, these 2 are double embossed with some words. I haven't put the string on the ribbon yet, but that's just to show you both layers with 2 different embossing folders and what that looks like. I think that's the diamond and the Moroccan. And then this is just a swirl one, and I just put the word hooray on it. I just did these opposite colors, but they're the same embossing. And this cartridge is pretty neat. It has cards. Give you an example. It has the cards on it, and it has tags, and it has the envelope. So this one is a little teapot, and this is just 1 layer embossing. I did both the top layers on these. Opposite colors. That's the diamond one. These little keys. Where's the other key? Okay. Don't mind the ribbon on it. I gotta get the ribbon straight. But on this one, what I did was I embossed the top layer of the key. If you can see that. And on the first one, I brushed it with Tim Holtz Antique Vintage Photo. I'm sorry. So it gives it a little rustic look over top of the white with some brown. So I just brushed over top the embossing part. And on this one, I used some chalk orange marmalade. I think it was orange marmalade pigment ink, and I chalked across that, stamped across that, which just basically, it's like an orange look, again, to give that kind of a vintage antique key. I don't know if it's showing up the color as well up here. On these 2, I embossed the top layer with that Fuller, what have you say that word? Fuller Fowler. That's a tongue tie. Don't say that too many times because might come out with a wrong word. But anyway, I embossed those with that. But what I did with this one, I took some chalk ink, which was Plum Plumera, I think that's what it was called. Just to show you again, just brushing across the embossing with some ink. And this one, I brushed across it with white chalk ink and then clear embossing powder. So that's how I got that technique. On these two right here, on the hearts, I cut that red piece out on a red piece of paper to the inserts to go here. So I cut them out of red and I just took it out on that one and I put it in here instead of just using the black and white negatives in there. Switching it out, I wanted to add some color in it, so I used a red piece of paper. But then I turn around and I stand with Versamark and some clear so you can kind of see the sheen on it to make that embossed. So I embossed the red piece in here, heat embossed. On these right here, I used a different type of chalk ink. It was silver, and then I used clear embossing powder. I thought it was gonna come out a little bit more silver. It looks kind of looked like a light plum. I mean, you can see gray in it or purplish color. So it's not as silver as I wanted, but it is silver. I mean, you look at it, you can see it's silver, but so that was just another technique trying to get silver with embossing. And so I did it on the bottom layer and that one's on the top layer. And then on these two, and again, I didn't put ribbons on all these yet. This one I just stamped the centered portion with the Versamark, and then I put the the silver embossing powder on it and just heat set the inserts for these. So again, I was just showing you how to do partial pieces of a tag. And then this one, I did just the opposites, embossed under the bottom, and then this one's embossed on the top. Just put some sentiments on it. So again, these are from Damascus Decor. Sorry I got them too close. Then I decided to do, I pulled up my, oh my God, Perfect Pearls. I hadn't done that in a while. So I said, let me pull those out. So, you know, again, it works really well on black or dark cardstock. So I used that because my theme was black and white. I figured I put a little color in it. So, and I did a great gradation of them with the colors, kind of like a rainbow effect. So I had 4 different colors that I had: kiwi, rust, plum, and I think sky blue or midnight blue or something like that. Probably midnight blue because it's a darker blue. So, and I just brushed it on with after I stamped it with the Versamark, and then I brushed on the Perfect Pearl. So that was another embossing technique to get some color. So that was originally a black piece of paper to overlay, but the color is transformed. I don't know if you can see the shimmer in it. And I just put shine. And then this one I did it on the bottom layer, and then just put the white on top. So I figured I'd pull out my Perfect Pearl. I haven't done that in a while. Same technique here, and this is just the rust color under the bottom layer and on the top layer. That's to show how you can transform a dark piece of paper to a whole totally different color and to give it some sheen. And then of course, if you want to heat set it, you know, you can just sprinkle mist with some water and then heat set it with the embossing gun, and that's what I did to make it stay so it wouldn't rub off. But it's so easy to apply. And the same thing here, what I did on these was, I was going to mask it, but I ended up just cutting them out, the insert right there, coloring it after I Versamarked it, and then readhered it. And what I actually did on this one, I actually tried some eyeshadow from the Dollar Tree. And the reason why I tried that mineral powder eyeshadow was because previously, a couple of years ago when I first started doing some of this stuff, I had saw a video on how to make your own glimmer mist. And they were using the dollar eyeshadow from the Dollar Tree. And you can make your own glimmer mist, and I actually made it, and it does work. It has a little shimmer in it. So I actually tried to do that, but it kept rubbing off. I couldn't get it to heat set, and I tried to wet it and set, and it wouldn't dry. So I ended up putting over top of it this same color, but you can't tell it because it looks kind of goldish, and this is kind of greenish kiwi. But this is that color on top of it, but it has gold under it, the gold eyeshadow. So I was just trying to see if I could use the gold eyeshadow to heat emboss. So that didn't work too well, but anyway. So I covered it up with the Perfect Pearls. So that's that color. Then I did make a couple little cards. I'm rushing because I'm so hungry. And I'm so tired. This is one of the cards that was in there. All I did was emboss. And this is what the T2 cartridge, the top layer, and just stuck on the center of it that says hello. And kept it very simple, nothing fancy. And here's the envelope that I made to go with it, and I popped that piece up in the center, the little teapot. So this is the envelope, and on the back, and I didn't get a chance to cut out the little, I'll have to put a little teapot here, a miniature one. But anyway, that's how that looks. And that's the card that goes along with that. So like I said, they make the cards to go along with it, so all of the flaps kind of mirror whatever the image is on this cartridge. And here's another one that I made where I embossed the bottom layer, and then the top layer is solid again. So, and that's with the sequence folder. Then I made one other one. This I had some scrap paper around at the time when I made it. Whoops. Because normally I had just black and white in front of me. Whoops. Let's see if I can get it out. And that was that one. Okay, you can cut the timer off for me. Thank you. And that's the inside layer. And then the last one is this right here. I didn't bring my stamp down, but this is the one I got from Michael's. Tuesday morning was the big stamp and the big embossing folder that they had for $9.99. Well, I got it the first week when they came off for $7.99. Then of course they went up after that because only one of my stores had it, but I just cut it up in 4 squares and just put some Rick Rack between it to divide it. I haven't done anything inside. And then I had started this one with vellum over top with the snowflake folder, but I haven't finished. So anyway, check out the women, everybody below in the hop. Thank you guys for watching and being patient, and enjoy your love and support, and get to embossing. Have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.